is up, everybody? Hi. Welcome to another Funko Pop Mystery Box unboxing. Very, very excited about this one. This is going to be a good one. Really, really good one. But before we get into this, bam! If you're new, want to subscribe, just go down there, click that subscribe button. It could possibly win you something, because when we hit 500 subs, giveaway time. Until then, it's just a cool thing to show that you like unboxing videos. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button. It's very important. And hit the notification bell if you want to be notified. Leave a comment below. All y'all, everybody that watches this, just leave a comment. Say hi. Let me know what you think about these pops. If you're new, introduce yourself. Say, hey, what's up? I'm new here. I'm new to the Funko community. How do I get into this? I'll let you know. I do try to respond to most people's comments. I do get kind of distracted by things, so I apologize if I don't. At least I try to acknowledge by liking your comment. Sometimes that's all I have time for. Work is fun. My traveling cook job is fun. I'm enjoying the place I'm at now. However, there might be one or two more in this location, but this might be one of the last times you see this background setting, because my job has another facility that is in desperate need of a cook to come help. So the video that you're watching is, I'm going to already be at my new location, but in a week and a half from right now, for me, I'm going to be at a new place. I'm moving from I'm moving from Shelton, Washington, which is a little, not hick town, it's just a little town southwest of Seattle, about an hour. But I'm moving from here to an even smaller town in Oregon. It's called Staten, Oregon. They don't even have a Fred Meyer. It is only 20 minutes away from Salem, which is the capital of Oregon. And I'm really excited about that because Salem has Target, Walmart, Hot Topic, GameStop. So one of the first weekends off, if I ever get a weekend off, I plan on going to Salem and doing a Funko hunt. But apparently the situation there is pretty dire. They have one cook who's working 7 days a week. So I'm going to come in and rescue that place. They don't even have a kitchen manager. They're borrowing kitchen managers from other facilities nearby. So I don't know what's going to happen. It looks like I'm going to have to step up. I'm going to have to learn how to order stuff. I'm going to be scheduling. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. But it's a challenge, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready and willing to accept that challenge. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever season. It's my favorite time of the year. I love it. I like the music. I like the lights. I like decorations. It's very nice. But I hope everybody's enjoying their time. And if you're not, and you want to talk about it, just leave a comment below. Or hit me up on Instagram, goddeer_pops. If you need to get some venting done, if you need some counseling, don't contact me. I'm not qualified to offer professional counseling, but I have gone through a lot of shit in my life. So if you are having a hard time right now, you can reach out to me. I can impart some of the knowledge that I've learned through my life experiences to possibly, I don't know what. But if you need to vent, you can vent with me. cool. So yeah, this is our first Black Friday, official Black Friday mystery box tonight that we're gonna open up. So tonight for the appetizer, it's interesting, in Australia they call the appetizer the entree, which doesn't make any sense. In Australia, the appetizer is the entree, the main course is called the main, dessert's dessert. So this is our entree. Doesn't sound like they bubble wrapped it at all. A lot of times when you buy stuff from sellers on eBay, you know automatically that they're not collectors. Which begs the question, why did they even buy this in the first place? Well, I don't know. I don't know what motivates people to do stuff. But if somebody sends you something with no bubble wrap, it's highly likely that they're not collectors. So they don't understand the significance of the condition of the box, can, whatever. But anyway, this was a auction win that we got off of eBay. I did pre-order this soda a long time ago. As soon as I saw it and as soon as it was available, I pre-ordered one, hoping to get the chase. We did not get the chase, but MTech knives. We did participate in an auction on eBay and we were able to pick this up for under PPG, which was nice, and free shipping. Okay, well they didn't bubble wrap it, they did put paper, so that's cool. Maybe I need to change my opinion of this seller. So they did use a little bit of protection in the form of a paper bag. It smells weird. It doesn't smell like cigarettes, but it smells like incense or something. Gross. I use air freshener in my places that I live, but I get the air fresheners that smell like clean laundry. I feel like that's the least offensive, intrusive type of air freshener. Just smells like clean laundry. So that's clunky noise we heard. So that means that this poor little pop is no longer in his body bag. No, he's not in his body bag. That sucks. But boom. This is the chase. I love that. I'm very happy to have this soda. The can itself is actually in really good condition. Thank God his ears didn't break off. But boom. The Batman Who Laughs soda chase. So I believe his hands and his teeth glow on this. In my opinion, this is one of the coolest sodas, primarily because it doesn't have those goofy oval eyes, but this is sweet. I'm so excited to have this. So we now have the common and the chase. Again, we paid a little bit under PPG for this in our win, in our auction. But that's cool. We'll need to put a little bit of bubble wrap in here. Let's do that now while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget. So that's awesome. We got the soda chase version of the Batman Who Laughs. Very happy about that. At one point I was willing to buy the entire case just so I could have the chase. That would have been silly. We ponied up the money for the chase version. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to check out the PPG current right now. Yeah, the current value right now on that soda is $49. We won the auction for, I think, $44, $43 with free shipping. So that's a win. There's another item coming from an auction that we won. That'll be the next video because that's supposed to arrive tomorrow or the day after. It's actually a duplicate of an item that we have, but the box is in better condition and we got it for a really, really good price. Like Really good price. So, on to the main event. I would like to welcome everybody who's fast forwarded up to this point. This is what you all have come to see. Well, not all of you. Well, yes, all of you have come to see this. Some of you have come to listen to me ramble. There's several people out there that, for whatever reason, like listening to the stories that I tell about what's going on in my life. That's cool. I can appreciate that. Because every once in a while I say something funny. My life-changing events. Remember when I used to say that if you subbed, liked, and ring the bell and leave a comment that your life would change for the best forever? It's still true. I just don't say it anymore because I want it to be a surprise. But this one special Christmas video, I would like to remind you that if you subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, hit the notification bell, and leave me a little comment, something magical happens. It's like a Christmas miracle. You'll wake up tomorrow after a really weird, awesome, good night's sleep with no bad dreams. You'll feel refreshed, invigorated, happy. I'm not making this up. This is scientifically proven. It's math. Math is science. Science is math, but I'm serious. Do those things. Anyway, okay, so this box right here, it's quite heavy. Now, it is going to be double boxed because they said it was going to be double boxed. It's insured. This is the Spastic Collectibles Black Friday. I don't know if it was called a Mega Grail, but it's a Grail something. $333 mystery box. There was only 33 of them available. This was one of their only boxes that sold out really quick. The rest of them took a little while. You know, the whole market was flooded with mystery boxes. There was only a few boxes that sold out super fast. We were able to swoop up a bunch of them. I'm really excited about our mystery boxes that we got. I'm so psyched for the Nerd Merch Shop box. Very, very psyched for this one. The Smile World $100 box is going to be great. Once again, I would like to welcome all the people that have fast forwarded up to this point. I do this all the time. I get to the point and then I start thinking about other stuff I need to talk about. Sorry. We are actually going to open this box right now. I promise. $332. Guaranteed overvalued, by the way. No glam shots. This is a completely blind mystery box. I've seen one person post a picture on Instagram of their polls and they were spectacular. Another person put a comment at that post and their polls apparently weren't as spectacular. But these are all 33 of these boxes are supposed to be guaranteed over value. 4 pops, double boxed. This is very heavy. There's got to be hard stacks in here. They said anything over $100 would be in a hard stack. I'm guessing there's 1 or 2 pops in here that are over $100. What's this? Oh, we got, oh, that's cool. This is the first time I've had one of these. We have a lot of Spastic Collectibles stickers, and we actually have some of the OG Spastic Pops stickers, but we actually have a Spastic Collectibles pin. That is super cool. It's all sparkly. It's probably gonna make my camera go out of focus, so. Christmas miracle. That's cool. And like I said, double boxed. I've been pretty good about disposing of my boxes as soon as I get them because I do not want. Why on earth are we out of focus now? Does that make any sense? So much for my Christmas miracle. It was very short-lived. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, getting rid of all my cardboard. I don't want to have a big pile of cardboard at my transitional locations that I'm living in. So, very heavy. The box itself, the big whole box weighed 3 pounds 8 ounces. I can't tell if there's, I mean, there has to be hard sacks in here. Curtis packages very well. I love the fact they use the U-line boxes, which are the best boxes in the industry. Oop, I see a little sticker sticking out here. Boom. That's the Spastic Collectibles sticker. I like the old school Spastic Pops. I'm not really into collectibles other than Funko. I can appreciate them, but alright, let's just go from the bottom. This was a blind box. I don't know, how cool would it be if there was a really rare Batman pop that I don't have. Alright, so it's bubble wrapped, really good. I'm not looking. Okay, so I fill 3 soft protectors and a stack that feels wrapped. The stack feels shrink wrapped. Doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like an Art Series one. That's very odd. Could just be all tape. I don't think it's an armor. Could be an armor. No, it's not an armor. I'm really confused. Anyway, all right, let's just start and see what we got. This is exciting. Actually, let's pause for a minute. These are very tightly packed in here. I can see. I looked at the hard case one. Boom. Really? So, not super excited about this pop at all. It seemed like there was way more chases of this pop. I was hoping I would never get this pop. Anyway, no bad vibes. This is in the Spastic Collectibles. They have their own branded protectors, which I believe are made by $7 a pop. They're the, yeah. So Constance Hathaway, Chase version. These have been showing up in mystery boxes very much. I think they made 50 million of the commons and corresponding the 1 in 6 chases. There's a lot of these out there. I don't think this has a tremendous amount of value. Let's check it out. I spelled it wrong. The Constance Hathaway tombstone. She's sitting on a tombstone. $27. So good. We pulled hopefully the lowest amount won. Now 27 is my favorite number. It's my go-to number on mystery boxes, so maybe that's actually a good sign. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, next pop. Again, there's a hard sack. Next pop is, boom, the Joker. Speaking of Imperial Palace, this was the limited edition metallic, which is actually really cool. I love metallic pops. We did have all of the Imperial Palace Batman pops at one time, but in our purge of our collection, we did end up selling them. So that's sweet. This one's going to have a little bit more value, so let's check out the condition of the box, because that's going to be important when we go and sell these. Now, I did mention that I would like to collect Joker pops, but I'm talking about the OG Joker pops, the Grails. A lot of these Imperial Palace pops did come damaged in shipping because, you know, they came from overseas. It's got the big old Chinese shipping information label, product information. This is in really good condition. There's a little bit of scratching along the window, which happens when they're all packaged tight together. Other than that, the box is in great condition. I'm completely unfamiliar with the value of these pops. I know that the Batman ones initially had great value and they've all dropped significantly. The Imperial Palace Joker Metallic has a current value of $75. Just recently went down $5. So it's cool. We're at $102 in value. 333 guaranteed overvalue. 2 pops to go. The Joker and the Constance Hatchaway. Next pop is boom. Oh, that's cool. So this is the Chase of the Bo-Katan Kryze. Of course, the common. She is not unmasked. It's cool. Let's see the condition of this thing. Now, I'm not 100% sure that these are $7 pop protectors, but the tabs on these things are very, very hard to get off. Condition-wise, it looks clean, crisp, minty, easy 9 out of 10. I'm so excited for the 3rd season of The Mandalorian. Alright, so that's cool. Bo-Katan Kryze, sorry, it's a bobblehead. Are all the Star Wars Pops bobbleheads? I think so. Are all the Marvel Pops bobbleheads? I know that the DC is not. There's a very rare amount of DC Pops that are bobbleheads. I actually have one of the OG Batmans that's bobblehead. Alright, so we're at 102. Let's check out the value of Bo-Katan. The no helmet Bo-Katan Kryze is worth $34. So we're at 102 plus 30, 132 plus 4, 136. I can still do math in my head. I didn't have to do that on my fingers at all. Alright, our last pop. Let's make sure there's not any other weird stuff in there. Is boom. So yes, there's a huge amount of tape across the top of this, so that's what I was feeling. Irony, we recently pulled this out of a mystery box. Yeah, whoever had this initially taped it up really good. There is some scratching. I'm hoping that it's on the, it looks like it's on the pop itself, but you can't really tell, but there's like, actually you can tell, there's some scratching right there. Which is if it's on the pop window itself, that's a very odd location. I think it's on the hard stack. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Whoever had this initially, this thing is like taped up for days. Now this is not a Funko pop protector. It's an off-brand. I'm not familiar with it. I know that Funko did start doing hard stacks that were sealed on the bottom. We did order some $7 a pop armors. It's very odd. This is very odd. So there is some weird vertical scratching going on the hard stack. But then it also translates to the pop itself. See that, how that little glare shows up right there? That's weird. It is kind of bowed right there. Anyway, it's not bad at all. It's just surprising. And it's weird that it shows up on the hard stack too. It's nonsensical. I mean, it makes a little bit of sense because you won't be able to tell, but there is a bow at this location. Yeah. Other than that, the box is like super crisp, super mint. I'm familiar with what this thing was valued at a couple weeks ago. Actually, I'm going to spin it. That looks better. Looks way better. So anyway, this thing's value is right around 220, 230. It's funny that we got another one. We did pull that out of a Nerd Merch Shop mystery box right when it came out. So that is the Funko. It's gone up. It's the Funko Shop exclusive 240. Puts the value of this box at $376. Cost us $333. Shipping was a little bit expensive. I mean, not bad, but because it was insured. That's a win. We'll break even on this easy, you know, with the seller fees on eBay. These are great pops. I can't complain. I like them. I don't really like the Constance Hatchaway. That's not that cool. The Bo-Katan, that's sweet. The Joker, I used to collect Joker pops. I don't anymore. I don't have any Joker pops anymore. But if I ever do win one of the OG metallic ones, that'll be staying in the collection. But not keeping any of these, so these are all for sale. Hit me up if you're interested. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not going to enjoy editing it because it's a long ass video and a lot of it needs to get edited out. So as always, happy holidays. Stay safe, everybody. Stuff's still crazy. There's still danger out there, so just be safe. Protect yourselves, protect your families. Enjoy the holidays.